Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today I thought we'd talk about the new Mario Golf game that came out recently for the Switch, since I recently picked it up, and I have a lot of thoughts on it. So first off, this is the first Mario Golf game that I've ever played. Hell, this is the first Mario sports game that I've ever played, and I had a lot of high hopes for it, because I've heard that a lot of the other sports titles in the Mario-verse are pretty good, so I figured that the Switch version of a Mario sports game would be pretty good. And I have a lot of mixed feelings about this game. So you have all the basic modes that you'd kind of come to expect from a Mario game. You have regular old golf, you have a story mode, you have a challenge mode, and then as the little added bonus, you have the speed golf option, which is pretty good, actually. I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about all the modes like standard golf, challenge mode, and story mode, because literally it's what the title implies and nothing more. So what you see is what you get. So I'm not going to focus too much on that. Speed golf was really used to its full potential. I feel like they thought of a lot of little things to add to make it just the maximum amount of fun. Things like when you're running after the ball and you're running right next to someone, you can steal their speed, or there are ways to slow them down by just running straight into them as you're running after the ball. And there's obstacles, and there's little explosives all over the map that mess with all your opponents at once. If you're in the blast radius, there's a lot of things like that that really make it a lot of fun. And I just wish that the other modes were given just as much care and attention as Speed Golf clearly was given. There are a few problems with this game that I kind of alluded to earlier, and a few of those problems is that there's just not a lot of content, and there's a lot of little technical problems that I came across just in my first day of playing. I might come across a few more if I play it a little more often. One of those was that some of the models were kind of like their opacity was turned down a lot, because sometimes they wouldn't fully be a solid figure, they'd just kind of be translucent almost. And then another problem that I ran into was that when I ran up to my ball, sometimes it took a long time for the game to recognize that I was at my ball and I was gonna swing. So that was kind of annoying when I was kind of at the edge of my seat trying to win a match. I feel like Nintendo could fix these problems with future patches or updates, but I really don't feel like they would fix them, just because they're Nintendo and it's really hard for them to get anything done, it feels like. So I don't think they will get it done, and so I feel like that will affect my overall thoughts on Mario Golf. So to wrap this whole thing up, I feel like Mario Golf is a very basic experience. It's very bare bones and just kind of standard. It's not really anything to write home about. It does have its fair share of fun, so it's not like I'm not ever going to play it because it's just so boring, but I feel like I couldn't play this for hours on end and get hundreds of hours of fun out of this. I feel like I'd be 20 hours in and then I'd say I'm done. I think that's it. I think I'm not going to play this again. So my overall score kind of matches the Metacritic score in the regard that I will give it a 7 out of 10. If you're looking to get this game just for speed golf, it'll definitely be worth your money. But if you're looking for a little something more with a little more depth, then you may be disappointed. That is all for my review of Mario Golf Super Rush. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.